Nix.
And I'm Eileen. Welcome to this brand new series where we will be cooking
And spilling proper tea. We're going to share with you simple recipes that you can cook under 15 minutes.
We will also spill juicy property stories with you guys because we know you guys love drama.
我真的很喜欢真的 Yeah.
So without further ado,
Let's get
cooking! On the first episode, we'll be making
Matcha.
I'm totally in my matcha era right now.
真的可以看得到你的衣服可以 Ding! She's in light green today, so very in theme.
So today we'll be making 2 matcha drinks
We're gonna make matcha strawberry latte.
and also a refreshing coconut matcha drink.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the strawberry compote first. So initially, right, Eileen and I we wanted to go Don Donki to buy the
Strawberry
compote.
puree thing, but
yeah.
it's sold out everywhere.
It is sold out everywhere, so we decided to make our own. So actually, when we looked up, right, it's not that difficult to make your own. You just need frozen strawberries, you need some sugar, and also a lemon slice. Okay, so we're gonna get cooking. I'm gonna cut up the strawberry that I have now. There's already like out of the freezer for some time already. Okay, so I'm gonna put this.
So first up, she needs to chop up the strawberry.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So
I'm gonna chop into smaller pieces.
Honestly, right, I've always think that making matcha is very easy. Is it as easy as I thought?
Actually, it took me a few tries to get the right temperature of the water and also the ratio of the powder.
So basically, right, I think that making matcha is as easy as like how some people think that buying and selling houses is as easy. 就是 matcha 而已嘛，可以多难？
对
吗？
对。
But 我去 online 看 right, actually
很多步骤。
temperature of water wrong, too much water, too little water, the
Too
whole
much
matcha
powder.
也是封不起来 right?
对。
So why we choose matcha on our first episode is because we feel that right, matcha is like the process of buying a house or selling a house.
Yeah.
You think it's very easy.
Yeah.
But actually every little mistake that you actually missed out can cause you monetary losses.
And I feel that, right, not only just monetary losses, right, but actually you don't know what you don't know. So that's the most scary part 你不觉得吗？
Yeah, monetary losses, mental stress, or 更惨没有家住。
Yes. 那个没有加注的是我们有一个 story coming up later, 对不对？
Oh my god, it's very stressful. Okay, 我们都 stress 到变成我要家变他的 hostel 好不好 Okay, but never mind. Let's get to the next step first, okay?
Okay, yeah. So I'm done cutting the strawberries already, right? I'm gonna put it into the ones that I've already cut yesterday. Okay, so compote, you need sugar, you need the chopped up frozen strawberries, and then maybe a measuring cup here. So I'm using a half cup. Half measuring half cups, yeah.
Half cup 是 bra 嘞。
Half measuring cup, okay, to measure the sugar. Then 我们有一个 spatula. 等一下，这个 spatula 是你用来做有那个 basang oil 的味道。
我用来煮我的bak chor的。
等一下，
所以你要用汤匙。
OK， 用汤匙。
Sorry， 这是我用来煮我的bak chor，这个我等一下要用。
我差点死掉真的。
So you can see, right, we will be using very simple cooking tools. We are not going to use like wok hay fire to cook our dishes actually.
So actually it's very 简单的. You can try it at home yourself as well. I think disclaimer, we're not like big chefs or whatever, but we just love to cook and we want to share these simple recipes that you can share. You can do it at home as well.
要不要放油 butter？
不用 just 整个那个倒进去里面。 我关小了。
We are not expert, but we will wing it. Okay.
Okay, we will make it happen.
Okay. So we just have to stir it.
Yeah, we have to stir it first, and then after that, wait till it's a little bit bubbling first. Then we put in the sugar. It's that simple. The only maybe the 比较多工的 part 啦 is actually the cutting up the strawberries. So what I do is actually I take out from the freezer, right? Then I blend it. Okay, so the sugar, right? We're gonna use this like 1/4 cup to measure.
哇，很香嘞！就我不喜欢吃水果吧，真的很香。
很香。That day when I cook it at home, Ming was like, "Wow, 你在做什么 dessert?"
Actually, I don't like to eat fruits, but I love strawberry matcha latte.
It's very nice. 等到它差不多的时候 ，then 就可以拿上来了。
Okay. 这个 process 很像在找房子哦。
对。
找啊，
你
不可以第一间房子就 offer and 买的嘞，我觉得。
Yes, 我觉得不可能嘛 unless 你真的是知道 like exactly what you want. But most buyers on the market, right, they usually will look at a few units to compare. I mean, 你不要讲买屋子啊，你买东西也是，你会找一些 different vendors selling them, or like you compare price a little bit before you commit to a purchase. More so that 你要买一个屋子 that is 不是50块嘞。
And also why we decided to start this series is because both of us love to cook. And we are always posting cooking videos online. So we decided to just do together lah.
Yeah, 对，而且like 我们两个也是蛮 chatty 的，有没有？ So it's like
超熟人。
Yeah. So I feel that we hope this series can bring you some insights also to not only encourage you to cook at home more often, have some takeaways from what we're gonna be sharing lah. Because actually 很多人都不知道 what we do behind the scenes for our clients, and the stories that our clients or we ourselves go through, right, can be relatable to you guys as well. Okay, before we end, right, we're gonna squeeze the lemon. I'm gonna use the whole lemon.
不用全部一点点。
Okay, 一点点啊，我剩一点点而已。这个是
OK 了 ，OK 有了，有抓到了。OK 够了。
OK 好了。
OK。
Okay, so that's all. 不要动，你这样倒在你的手，那种 chef 不是每次这样
痛嘞，倒这样倒比较好，right？这样比较好。
擦干净怕它等下有 stain 有没有 ？Okay, very good.
Very good.
很香 right？
很香
而且还有你不要浪费 script. Yeah, I know,
So
right?
easy to make, and you can have strawberry matcha latte every day at home. 哇，四倍爽。
And do you know how much they're selling outside?
一杯啊，我每次喝啊，9块耶，8块9块。
Exactly. So we're gonna teach you to make it at home, and you can also invite your friends over to have matcha latte.
真好吃哎
Yeah, it's very nice.
哇
It's really very nice.
我要自己在家弄了。
Andric sure put this clean the table inside one, I tell you.
Moving on, now we're going to make the main star of this entire matcha drink, and that is the matcha.
Yeah, so step number 1 is that you get some hot water, you get a cup that can fit the whisk. Okay, then 就要给它在里面开花 like bloom. Okay, so then we're gonna prepare the matcha drink now. So we actually have this from Naoki.
I saw this online.
Yeah, so actually I just bought it. So actually 它蛮香的，我给你闻一下。So it's matcha powder.
很香哎。
Yeah, 不错 right? Okay, so I'm gonna take scoop. So actually I really don't know how much to put, right? But I just use aggravation.
Usually they have weighing scale.
Yeah, correct.
For about 4 gram, if I didn't remember wrong.
Okay, since there's 2 of us, right, I'm gonna use like maybe 1 more scoop. So 4 scoops of this scoop here.
Okay.
Okay, 倒一下. And then I'm going to whisk it through. Apparently, so we need to have like a certain degree of the matcha, the hot water. So usually at home, right, my dispenser, we can choose 75 degrees or 65 degrees. So over here, right, we actually cook the hot water for around like half an hour ago already. So we're just gonna pour that in. Okay,
so this entire matcha making process, right, is really like buying and selling houses, whereby there's so many steps and 没有一个 step 可以被 miss 的。For example, 你买了家，你 exercise 了 then you realize you never do your IPA, 哇，假辣 the loan affected.
Okay, so IPA means you never, like check your loan or already get your loan approved first before you go and purchase.
I think that's very important, and we'll be sharing stories on that as well in our later series. So this entire matcha making, you can tell already, 你只要 miss 掉一个 step, it's as though like when you buy or sell your property, 你 miss 掉一个 step, right, 你就 in big trouble 了，重新开始 or
对
in worst case property cases, it means a lot of monetary losses.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, 你要倒了。
我要倒进去了。So I'm gonna aggravation again. 我倒一点点。
The whisking part is the part that I'm most excited about.
So okay, 这个应该是 OK 了 aggravation.
Okay.
Then I'm just going to in a circular motion first. 你觉得 OK 了吗？
I think 要 whisk 到很丰盈，我可以 try 吗？我可以 try。
可以 try， 你 try。
那我 try 一下。
It's an arm workout 嘞。
Yeah, it's an arm workout. Oh my goodness, 手酸。
快点 double。
手酸。
要不要换？
等你arm workout。哦，我的手很酸嘞，而且我不运动嘞。Disclaimer 啊，我们是 amateur 啊 ，matcha lover 不要来 slap 我们。
Yeah, 对，不要来 slap 我们。But the thing about cooking is that, right? Like I always say that I'm not a good cook, but then I can cook something and like 可以吃就可以了啦。And I feel that like I really enjoy the whole process of cooking.
这个比较 creamy 了。
Is it better now?
有。
Oh, wow.
有 right.
Okay. 不错了吧？
看起来不错了。
Okay, so 我就把这个放回去它的家。
它的家嘞。
它的家对，放圈它的家。Okay, then we're going to assemble our drink.
Oh my god. I'm so excited for this.
Oh my gosh. Spill. Hang on. We're gonna do it again. Okay, I'm going to pour. Put some inside first. Yeah, so it's like layering on.
Oh, very exciting eh.
I feel that it's very attractive because it's so pretty. And then we're going to pour some milk.
We're choosing oat milk today.
Yeah, we're choosing oat milk. Actually, I always drink, most of the time I drink oat milk. Sometimes I drink Meiji also.
I drink oat milk and soya bean milk. Because I have acne issue.
Oh.
So 我喝 cow's milk, I tend to have outbreaks.
Whoa.
Oh my god, so chill! 有没有？
有 Welcome to Nix and Eileen's cafe. Okay, so 我倒了啊。哇！
Yay, it's all done.
Okay,
来
cheers.
cheers. Okay, 你先 try 你的先。Oh my god, 好喝哎。你呢
Really very nice.
Wow. 哇，很 refreshing. I think you will like this. Okay, I try. I can't wait to try this.
I hope it's as good as the ones that you have outside.
好喝啊，这个 on a hot day is damn good,
Yeah,
right?
so actually I never knew that green tea and coconut water can go together. Yeah, it's very nice. I love it.
I love it. 它 strawberry is like sweet and yet it's not super sweet and has this like hint of sourness and then 再加了 matcha 的 bitterness.
Yeah, actually, so it's
Perfect.
really very easy to make at home, but you must remember the correct steps. Of course, we're not connoisseurs, like we're not like expert or whatever. We just gather some of the items together, right? Just make sure you have the right temperature, you whisk it well.
And I would say that this cup of strawberry matcha latte 真的是很像 the entire buying process of a house 因为它有甜 which is the joy from buying a house or selling a house.
Yes.
它有苦 which is all the the shit behind that we have to face as a buyer, seller or even as an agent, the stress.
Yes.
还有它的酸 sourness that you get from selling your house.
Yeah, I
letting
mean
go
the
of that house.
bittersweet, yes. You know,
Yeah.
if you are a seller, right, you definitely have that kind of memories that you have with your house. Then that can relate to, the sourness of this.
There's a lot of layer to it.
Yeah, but more importantly is that, when you come to buy or selling your house, right, there are steps to go through and, you have to consult somebody like either of us, maybe, to go through the steps with you so that you don't, make the wrong move lah.
Yeah. Before we end off this series, I think we have something very important to share with you guys.
And we have a name for our little series, and it's called Spill and Sauté.
你喝茶
我煮家
See you on the next episode.
拜
拜。好喝耶，来，
而且很好喝很好喝
很好喝哦，很好喝。是我一直在喝哎，哇，真的好喝哦。
老板。
Spill and Sauté.